Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here we do the deep analysis for the mega jackpot predictions for any site. So kindly I request you to please subscribe to my channel as I give you the results for what I did the analysis for this week, this past week. Uh, I always do my deep analysis and then I give out my results. So for the results of this weekend, we are targeting at least a huge bonus of for the Sportpesa, we are targeting at least 13 out of 17 for the whole prediction. For the Mozart, we are targeting at least, but for the Mozart, there are so many games, so we are targeting at least 17 because for the bonus for the Mozart always starts at 17 out of 20. And for the Betika, the ones that they brought must be won. That is 50 million Kenya shillings. So for that one, at least we are also targeting a huge bonus. So hopefully we get it done. So the results are here. Let me just read for you. Uh, for the Sportpesa, we are starting for the Sportpesa. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. For the Sportpesa, there was Atalanta versus Juventus. I think for this game, it's Juventus will take away team, Juventus Turin, because the defense system for Juventus is so good than Atalanta. Osasuna versus Real Betis. This one is Real Betis. If you see the game for the Real Betis, it's pretty good. So hopefully, uh, Real Betis will take this game. Okay, Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. This game is a tight game for me. This we went for a draw because every team here, the defense system and the ball possession, I think they are equally. For game number 4, Sunderland versus Tottenham. For this game, also this game, I think draw will end up in this match because Tottenham is a weak. This season, Tottenham has not been that good. So and also Sunderland ilikuwa ikiwika kitambo, so sijui for this time I think a draw will end up for this game. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United. This one is Newcastle United will win. Yes, Crystal Palace imeisha hii season. Calcio Padova versus Empoli. This one is Calcio Padova. Juu Empoli ilikuwa ikiwika kitambo, but for now sahii Calcio Padova I think will take this game. FC Köln versus Werder Bremen. Hii game naona draw ikienda hapo juu. Werder Bremen si mchezo pia. Ukiona ball possession yao iko fiti na pia wakicheza away na matimu zingine iko best. Luton Town versus Stockport County. This game is Stockport County itachukua. Mallorca versus Rayo Vallecano. This game Mallorca will take. FK Austria Wien versus SK Rapid Wien. This one Austria Wien will take a win. So yeah, I always watch the games for this. Hello, my one viewer, how are you? So we are doing the deep analysis here. FK Austria Wien versus SK Rapid Wien. I think this game Austria Wien will take a win against SK Rapid. Toulouse versus Lillestrøm. Uh, this game will end up for a draw. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fresh. Okay, should I? Okay, yeah. Let me start. For the okay for the games for the Sportpesa. This is for the Sportpesa. We I did the analysis the whole of last week, so I'm just giving out the results for this coming weekend. We are targeting 13 out of 17. Hopefully, we pray to God that this game tutapata. So hizi wenye wanachagua, I think it's a bot that always chooses this game. So hopefully we get it. For the games were here that I did the analysis. Atalanta versus Juventus Turin. Nilienda na Juventus Turin to win. Osasuna versus Real Betis. Real Betis wako na game, defense system yao iko poa, so nilienda na Real Betis. Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. Hii niliona ball possession ya kila team iko tough na pia defense wako sawa, so nilienda na draw. Sunderland versus Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham wako weak this season, so na pia Sunderland ilikuwa imewika, so hii pia hii nilienda na draw because both the team they are not that strong. Sunderland ilikuwa ikiwika kitambo, but as time progress imekuwa weak. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United. Newcastle wako na game safi. Crystal Palace walikuwa na game safi kitambo, but as time progress ilikuwa imeenda chini. So Calcio Padova versus Empoli. This game Empoli walikuwa best kitambo, but I think this game Calcio Padova will beat Empoli. FC Köln versus Werder Bremen. This game will go for a draw because Werder Bremen pia wako hatari, ball possession wako sawa, na pia FC Köln kwa defense pia wako sawa, so this game is a draw. Luton Town versus Stockport County FC. Stockport wako na game, so I think Stockport will win this game. Mallorca versus Rayo Vallecano. Mallorca will take for a win. FK Austria Wien versus SK Rapid. This game will go for Austria Wien to take a win against SK Rapid. Toulouse versus Lillestrøm. This game will go for a draw because Toulouse wakichezanga home they are always best, na pia Lillestrøm wamekuwa wakiwin for the past few games, so wakicheza away, so na pia wakikutana head to head they wanakuanga unbeatable, so I think this game for a draw is good. Cadiz versus FC Andorra. FC Andorra, it's a weak team, but is 5 games yenye imepita FC Andorra imekuwa ikigonga mateam, so I think this game FC Andorra will take for a win because imekuwa na consistency ya kushinda, so hopefully it will take this time. FC Mainz versus Freiburg. This game is a tough game. I think FC Mainz will take a win because Freiburg kitambo ilikuwa ikiwika, but sahi defense system yao iko weak sana. Reggiana versus Calcio. This game is Reggiano will take for a win. Como versus Inter Milano. Inter Milano for sure will take a win. Athletic Bilbao versus Villarreal. This one Athletic Bilbao, although wamekuwa wakilose, I think niliona game yao iko safi more than Villarreal, so this game Athletic Bilbao will take a win. Racing Santander versus UD Almeria. I think this game Almeria will take a win because Racing Santander iko position 1 although, but game yao si safi compared to Almeria. And that is it for the Sportpesa Mega Jackpot prediction. So let's move on for the Mozart. Mozart it's for the big boys because hiyo kupata 17 manze ati ndo uingie bonus si mchezo. Aya. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel as I tell you the result for my prediction for this coming weekend. For the Mozart, Brentford versus Everton. Everton will take this game, although Brentford hawana consistency ya kushinda, so yeah. Charlton versus Preston. This game Charlton will take. Leicester City versus Swansea. Hii game ni draw because Swansea pia iko na game. Oxford Oxford United versus Watford. This game Watford will take for a win. Stock City versus Blackburn. Hii nilienda na draw because both the team are equally strong, so okay. So for the Mozart, the first game I said away. Uh, Second game I said home, that is Charlton. Leicester City versus Swansea. Third game we said draw. Oxford versus Watford, we said away. Watford will take a win. Stoke City versus Blackburn, we said draw. Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid will take this game. Birmingham versus Wrexham. This game Birmingham will take for a win because pia wakipatana head to head, I think Birmingham wako best because niliona wanatandika Wrexham vibaya, although Wrexham pia si timu chache I through, but hopefully we are targeting 17. God willing, God will help us coming this weekend. We get at least something huge. Osasuna versus Real Betis. Hii tulienda na Real Betis. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle. Newcastle to win. Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. Draw. Sunderland versus Tottenham. We said draw. Köln versus Werder Bremen. Draw also. Mallorca versus Rayo Vallecano. Mallorca to win. Toulouse versus Lillestrøm. Draw. Chelsea versus Man City. I think for this game juu pia Man City wanataka hii game hii pia ilinipiga chenga, although you can you unaonaje, my one viewer, what una suggest aje Chelsea na Man City, although niliona wakikutana head to head Man City huwa inatandika Chelsea most of the time, so what do you suggest, Chelsea na Man City? Yes, hiyo ndo sijui juu naona Man City pia wanataka pia ikikombe although but hizi magame kubwa kubwa haikwangi hii ndo inaangusha watu sana. Unapata ka ile ya last time ilikuwa Arsenal versus Man City. We draw iwezekane. Hata I was shocked kuona Southampton ikigonga Arsenal although eh, na mbona hii sikwe surprise Chelsea isigonge Man City. Ukiona kitu kaa imewekwa kwa mega jackpot, you must be questioning something. Game haiwezi wekwa hapa for nothing hati ukuje ushinde. They are here for your money, so so let's just go for Man City. But I think hapa ka Chelsea haita surprise watu juu, but let's just see and wait. But I think here it's either draw ama Man City, but Chelsea pia inaweza surprise watu hopefully. Cadiz versus Andorra FC, hii tulisema Andorra FC. Mirandes versus Castelloni ni Mirandes. Mirandes inakuwa wazimu. AC Mainz versus Freiburg. Freiburg imeisha hii season, ilikuwa ikiwakaa kitambo. Hii ni AC Mainz. Athletic Bilbao this versus Villarreal. Athletic Bilbao to win home. Santander Racing Santander versus Almeria. We are going for Almeria. Wako na game safi compared to this other game. So let's go to Betika. Yes. Nilikuwa nishazisave hapa after huwa nachukua kitabu na analyze na ziandika down. And then hii kitu tu ni kuomba Mungu manze upate luck. Ukipata God's favor, I think it will be a time getting these things because they are not easy. Kujangi kupeana pesa za bure, although naona ukipata favor ya God manze, this thing will be easy. You'll just walk through kushinda hao vitu wengine. For the Betika yeah, huwa na analyze this one for must be won. Mi sidhani juu hata hiyo naonanga hapo kwa archive ya mega jackpot ya Sportpesa vile watu huwa wanagauliwa out of millions of people, you find that 700 people have won 600. So imagine out of those people watu wachache tu ndo huwa wanapata those bonus, but we are hoping for the best as we ini kuomba tu favor from God ikuwe na wewe ndo upate hizi vitu kaa hizi rahisi. Aya, AJ, for the must be one for the Betika, we have the AJ Auxerre versus Nantes. Nantes inakuwa team weak but hata hii team ilinichanganyisha juu wakipatana head to head huwa wanaenda draw. Nantes inaua Auxerre, so I think this game Nantes sijui wanaweza surprise watu juu AJ Auxerre I'm not confident with it. Atalanta versus Juventus. Juventus to win. Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid to win. Genoa versus Sassuolo. Sassuolo inakuwa timu wazimu. Hii ni draw. Osasuna versus Betis. Real Betis to win. Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa draw. Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United, Newcastle. Sunderland versus Tottenham, draw. FC Köln versus Werder Bremen, draw. Although Werder Bremen huwa naioneanga hiyo timu ni unpredictable, inaweza huwa watu juu wamekuwa na consistency ya kushinda, so hopefully, but niliona niende na draw, hopefully itakuwa mzuri, but you can also make your changes. Kama unaona hii yangu iko best, unaweza changanya changes hapa. Tunajaribu kupata at least bonus for every site. Ukipata bonus ya 100k manzi inasaidia. Maloka versus Rayo Vallecano, Maloka to win. Toulouse versus Lillestrøm, draw. Chelsea versus Man City, sijui this one, hii team ilinichanganyisha, but nashuku Chelsea inaweza surprise watu. Yeah. FC Mainz versus Freiburg to lose, so AC Mainz to win. Como versus Inter Milano, Athletic Bilbao to win. Yes, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching my live. Hopefully you subscribe to my YouTube channel as we wait for the next weekend. I will do the deep analysis and I will let you know. Bye bye. Nice time.